Today's odds, 21%. That's the chance Polymarket gives to Trump's anti-weaponization fund paying an insurrectionist by July 31st. That's bleakly funny because the fund itself is basically Trump suing the government he runs, dropping the case, and walking away with a taxpayer-funded grievance machine. Will Trump use it to reward loyalists and criminals? Well, obviously. But will it happen by July 31st? That's the fine print. Lawsuits, backlash, bureaucracy, even autocratic slush funds need paperwork. So probably not, and 21% seems about right. Morally insane, but probably priced correctly. And that brings us to the bigger trade this week: Iran, oil, and Hormuz. Trump has blinked. The 60-day pause shows the world his hand, and it's a pair of twos. He needs the Strait of Hormuz open. He needs oil down, he needs markets calm, he needs voters not noticing that foreign policy becomes petrol prices with missiles attached. Iran knows this. That's why prediction markets have moved hard on a Hormuz reopening, oil falling, and a possible permanent peace deal. I think the market is right on the first bit. Hormuz traffic probably does start returning to normal. Trump always had two choices: escalate into disaster or take the loss and call it victory. He was always going to call it victory. Iran also has reasons to let ships move. It wants sanctions relief, oil exports, and leverage, not a full-blown war. So yes, I expect traffic to improve, but not instantly. The Strait is not a light switch. Insurers need confidence, ship owners need routes, navies need deconfliction, and everyone needs to know that the ceasefire is real, not just one Truth Social post away from becoming a fireworks display. So June normalization still looks hard, July looks much more plausible. That's why I'm happy taking profit where the market has caught up. Now, oil. If Hormuz calms down, oil should cool too, and that matters because oil is the scoreboard. Lower oil means lower inflation pressure, happier consumers, and maybe a cleaner path to rate cuts. Trump needs that desperately. But here's the catch: Iran knows he needs it. Trump controls the headlines, and Iran controls the choke point. And that brings us to the mistake I think the market is making: permanent peace by July. A pause, yes. Ships moving, yes. Oil easing, probably. A signed permanent peace deal by end of July? Come on. Iran isn't handing Trump a cleaner, shinier, more Western-friendly version of Obama's nuclear deal so he can stand in front of flags and pretend he invented diplomacy. Trump tore up the JCPOA. Now he needs something at least as good without admitting Obama understood the assignment, and that's a problem. Iran may agree not to pursue a nuclear weapon. Fine, it's said that before. But it's not surrendering its nuclear power program because Trump needs a campaign line. It will want sanctions relief, frozen assets, oil access, security guarantees, and enough face-saving language to choke a lawyer. So my trade is simple. Temporary calm, yes. Permanent peace deal by July, no. That's why I sold our straight position after the move and bought no on a permanent peace deal by the end of July. The market is buying the headline, we're trading the fine print. Because prediction markets are not about guessing vibes, they're about reading resolution criteria. And right now the vibe is peace is coming. But the trade is, yeah, but not that fast. So yes, let's hope ships move, let's hope oil falls, let's hope this whole stupid crisis ends, but don't go all in on July. Trump blinked, Iran still holds the aces.